What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA coming back for another video. Just woke up, middle of the night, ready to make this UFC 311 video. Let's get right into it. I'm about to get every prediction besides maybe two right. Everyone. Let's go. Get straight into it. Tagir Olimbekov's going to kill Clayton Carpenter. I mean, it doesn't seem like a great matchup, but maybe Clayton could get a, sneaky submission up there. Maybe. I highly doubt it, but maybe he can. Maybe he could get something like that. I mean, I don't know. I guess Tim Elliott beat Tagir, so... But, like, how highly are we going to rate that, you know? Yeah, I'm going to go Tagir by decision. But Clayton could throw up a submission, but I think Tagir is just going to dominate him for 3 rounds. So, moving up, Ricky Tercios versus Bernardo Sapage. I was going for Ricky against Raul, but Ricky fought like an idiot, and it looked like he was being Kevin Holland and quitting in there. So I'm gonna go Bernardo Sopage. I'm gonna go with Bernardo Sopage. There we go. Rinya Nakamura versus Myun Gaforov. I'm going to go Rinya Nakamura just because I think Myun, or whatever his name is, his chances of winning are very, very slim. I mean, he has an overhand. He can possibly get a takedown. I just don't see it happening. I see Rinya controlling the fight. 3 rounds. Maybe KO, but I'm not seeing a KO either, honestly. I'm just seeing a 3-round decision, but maybe he catches him. Maybe Myun catches him. Moving up, Carol Rosa versus the girl Dricus Duplessis. This woman has plot armor. I don't even know if I've seen her fights. I think I just seen the post-fight press conference with Joe Rogan. Not the press conference, the N-Cage interview. Dude, I'm tired, y'all. Sorry. Carol Rosa is probably better, but they're both 30. And Carol Rosa has a slightly longer reach, but Aylin Perez has plot armor, so we're gonna go Aylin Perez. You can't pick fights off logic. You gotta pick fights off who has plot armor, to be honest, because that's how these fights go. Moving on, Zachary Reese is going to kill Asmat Bakoyev. Okay, I know nothing about Asmat Bakoyev. All right, obviously, I'm looking at his share dog right now. He's got 6 TKOs, and he has 2 decision losses, 2 submission losses. So he probably won't get KO'd, but I don't think he's gonna beat Zachary Reese. Zachary Reese was on a tear before he came up to fight Cody Brundage, and the Cody Brundage was such a fluke. Come on, it was a slam KO with Cody Brundage. Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, he didn't fight Cody Brundage. Wait, he fought Cody Brundage. Am I tripping? He definitely fought Cody Brundage, right? Okay, yeah. So, I don't think this other dude's Cody Brundage. No, I'm just joking. I just don't think he's going to get in that position. I think he's going to strike with Asmat and probably KO him. But I'm going to pick 3-round decision. I think all these are going to be 3-round decisions. So, yeah, moving up to the prelims. The early prelims are great. The prelims are pretty good, though. Like, this card's stacked, but... these first fights, most of them are 50-50 besides the Zachary Reese fight, in my opinion. That's the only fight that's not 50-50. But most of these fights are 50-50, I'd say. Because we don't know a lot about these fighters, though, to be honest. Grant Dawson, Diego Ferreira. This is a 50-50 fight if I've ever seen one. But I do want to go Diego Ferreira, just simply based off the fact that he showed some cardio in his last fight. Grant Dawson, weakness is striking. And I think Diego Ferreira can defend at least one takedown in this fight. And I think if he can defend at least one, maybe two, maybe three, then he'll win. But Grant Dawson is probably the better pick on paper. 39 years old versus 30. 74-inch reach for Diego versus a 72, though. Man. See, it's weird because he hasn't fought the best competition, Diego Ferreira. I'm picking Diego Ferreira. I think he's going to get a split decision or a KO win. I think he might get a split. Can I choose that, though? Can I choose a split decision? Because I think they give Grant Dawson the split decision. I'm going to go Ferreira by KO. If Grant Dawson wins, it's going to be by split decision. That's what I'm picking. Let's move on. This is one of the fights that I was giving myself leeway for because I have no idea who's winning that. Bogdan Guskov's probably going to kill this Billy Elkana dude. I don't get this at all, but got to make fights. I don't know why this isn't on the early prelims, but I guess Bogdan's a star now because he looks like Anthony Smith. A clone of Anthony Smith, to be fair, not Anthony Smith. Even though Anthony Smith looks like a clone of someone else. But that's another conversation. Jailton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. Jailton Almeida is going to kill Sergey Spivak. The Curtis Blades was a fluke. Jailton's not going to do that again. And Sergey Spivak isn't Curtis Blades. Sergey Spivak is probably the most overrated fighter in the UFC. You know, he's basically Marcin Tybura before Tom Aspinall KO'd him, you know? Talking about, dude, this is a dangerous fight. This is a dangerous fight for Tom. Tom just goes out there and hits him with one punch and the fight's over. So, yeah, we're picking Jailton Almeida. I ain't picking Sergey Spivak. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe Sergey Spivak's really the greatest of all time. And Curtis Blades just showed us that Jailton's not that, but I don't think so. I think Jailton's going to submit him in the first or the second. So, moving up. Peyton Talbot. Haircut looks terrible, by the way. But, I don't really care. It's his life, but it definitely, the long hair looked a little better. But, to be fair, I'm looking at pictures and he's wearing a crop top, which, ain't nothing. I ain't against that or nothing. You give me the right color, I wear a crop top, but, just the pose that he's into making me a little uncomfy. So maybe the short hair is a good thing. Maybe the short hair is a good thing. Ronnie Barcelos was good, and then he fought Umar, and then he fought Kyler. He fought Kyler and then Umar, right? No, he fought Umar and then he fought Kyler, yeah. He fought Umar, and then he fought Kyler, and then he submitted Christian Quinones. And then now he's going to get KO'd in the first by Peyton Talbot. So, it is what it is. That's how life goes on. First round KO. So, going over this. I think Diego Ferreira's going to get a second or first round KO. I think Bogdan's going to get a first round KO. I think Jailton Almeida's going to get a first round submission or second round submission. Same with Bogdan. It could be second round KO. I'm going to go second round for Bogdan. And then Peyton Talbot's going to get a first round KO. So now that we're all caught up, moving up, Kevin Holland versus Rainer de Ritter. I'm picking Kevin Holland, even though I probably shouldn't. And Rainer de Ritter is just going to take him down, and Kevin Holland's going to say his rib broke again. Or something like that. Something like that's going to happen. And so I'm going to just pick Rainer de Ritter because you can't pick Kevin Holland. He doesn't allow you to pick him. I want to pick him because I think he's better on paper. And I think if he tried, he'd win. But he's going to give himself an excuse to get out of the fight. So, fuck it. I'm picking Kevin Holland by first round KO. whatever. Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. I'm picking Renato Moicano by whatever. He's probably going to TKO him. I think what happens is Beneil's a little gun shy, and so Renato comes out, and he's just, jabbing him up. He's like, brother, I need my money, money, money. Money Moicano, I'm a great impressionist. Renato Moicano. I think he's going to win probably by knocking down Beneil Dariush, getting into half guard or side control or top mount, and just wailing away, and the ref stepping in. I don't think he's going to flatline Beneil, but I do think a TKO's coming up. They're the same age. They look 10 years apart. So, moving up the card. We got Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill. Now, maybe Alex is just Yuri's kryptonite and Yuri's Superman, and he can't be beat. I'm going to pick Jamal Hill by first or second round KO. I don't think... I saw a post and it was like, imagine Jamal does Yuri like this, and it was the Johnny Walker KO. And that's all I've been seeing. And Jamal Hill's so open, and I really do want to pick Yuri. And I really do think Yuri should win this fight. But Yuri kind of relies on his toughness, his chin. In the last 3 fights he's had, it's just been like, oh, bro, you can't... I mean, even the Dominic Reyes fight. Like, dude, you can't do that. You gotta block your head sometimes. So if he came in there with a high guard, I'd be willing. I mean, the only thing that gives me hope is that Jamal Hill doesn't really throw uppercuts like that. And his hooks are more looping over. So I could see Yuri dodging a bunch of those. I never come to a video with a set conclusion. I always like kind of... I think who I know I'm going to pick, but I like to talk about it and then it helps me. So I'm considering picking Yuri just because of how open Jamal Hill is too. And Jamal Hill's predictiveness when it comes to shots and Yuri's unpredictiveness when it comes to just movement. I think Jamal Hill has a better mentality than Yuri currently. I think Yuri's mentality shook. And I think once he loses this, his career is probably over. And I don't want to say that, but I do think that. I think this is probably the last fight that he could even look good in. Especially if he gets KO'd again. It's over, but... Jamal Hill's only lost to Paul Craig, which is hilarious. And Alex. Glover fight looked good. Yuri did not look good in the Glover fight. But he was probably a different Glover after Yuri. I mean, we don't really know, but probably. I mean, Jan did so good. Jan Blachowicz did so good against Glover, but he still lost. Or he didn't do so good. He did bad, but he did so good against Magomed. So maybe Magomed's not all that. Maybe Yan is not all that. But Yan did the best against Alex. I'm thinking too much about people. Yuri Prochazka is going to KO Jamal Hill in the second round. It's a 3-round fight, so that helps Yuri, I feel, because he's just going to pressure him the whole time, and he's not going to have really enough time to get fully gassed out. He's more just going to be half-gassed, and I think Jamal Hill can gas fighting a Yuri. Now, Jamal Hill will probably win this fight in points, he'll probably win, but I think Yuri's kryptonite is Alex. I do. I think Yuri's gonna KO him in the second or third round KO. We're going second round. I'm picking a second round Yuri Prochazka KO. And then moving up, Merab versus Umar Nurmagomedov. I really do think this is perfect for Umar to win. I haven't picked. I don't think I picked Merab, besides when he fought Henry Cejudo. I think I picked him, and I was like barely picking him, and so that makes me want to pick Umar. So Merab is gonna win again. But I really think I should be picking Merab. I mean, he's literally showed us time and time again, whoever I fight, I'm going to kill them. Like, these people aren't... Merab's not a human, bro. And people were like, he didn't even dominate Sean. He dominated Sean O'Malley. For three of the 5 rounds, he dominated Sean O'Malley. Not even like a conversation. I don't know. People are on Sean O'Malley's nuts like no one... And, bro, Merab literally took him down at will. He took him down at will. And then he struck with him. He outstruck him on the feet in most rounds. Yeah, obviously, Sean O'Malley's shots did more damage. Sean O'Malley does more damage. Obviously. But Merab had 10 times the strikes. So it's like, it evens out, if not way beats it. And... whatever. Umar. Okay, look at this. This is how the fight of Umar and Corey Sandhagen went. Corey Sandhagen was here doing this at range. He was out here switching stances at range, right? He's out here at range the whole fight. And Umar was fighting okay. He was not fighting Merab Dvalishvili, okay? Bro, what are we talking about? Sean O'Malley sparked Aljo out. Winning the whole fight, sparked Aljo out. I mean, I think it was an early stoppage. Sparked him out, okay? Come on. Dude, Sean O'Malley didn't really look close to doing that with Merab. It looked like he hurt him to the with the teep kick. If you've never been teep kicked, then you wouldn't know what that's like. It's way easier to get hurt with a teep kick. I don't even think I've been rocked. I've been hurt with teep kicks more than I can count. More than I can count. I don't think I've ever been rocked. Teep kicks are a completely different thing. So maybe Merab gets body shot KO'd. That's how I see Umar winning currently. What is he going to do, a head kick KO? Possibly. Maybe because he's less scared of the takedown. Who's taken down Merab? Has anyone taken down Merab? I think Petr Yan might have taken him down once. Let's see. Petr Yan. Takedowns, 1 out of 5. Okay, so Petr Yan did take him down. I was correct about that. Sean O'Malley didn't, obviously. Henry Cejudo. Oh, he took him down once. Okay. So, 2 people who are pretty high-level wrestlers, I'd say. Pretty high-level grapplers. Like, Petr Yan gets, like, 3 or 4 takedowns per fight, I'd say. Henry Cejudo gets probably 1 or 2. I mean, so, because Henry doesn't use it the same. So, I get that. I'm picking Merab by 3rd or 4th round KO. Like, TKO. Not a clean KO. I don't even think it'll be from striking. It'll just be from pressure. Dude, Umar, even if his cardio is like that, which we haven't seen his cardio be like that, he was fighting against Corey Sandhagen, who stood at range and switched stances. At range. He did not pressure Umar. He stood at range and switched stances. And Umar struggled with that. Okay? Merab is not going to stand at range and switch stances. He's going to switch stances while attacking Umar. And Umar is going to gas out. Okay? You have Sean O'Malley, who's fought Petr Yan and lost to Petr Yan. Right? Petr Yan beat Corey Sandhagen. Okay? So let's just do some MMA math right here. Beat Corey Sandhagen around the same that Umar beat Corey Sandhagen. I mean, not in the same way, I guess, but, like, I'd say Petr Yan beat Corey Sandhagen better than Umar beat Corey Sandhagen. I'd say that was a closer fight. Merab Dvalishvili made Petr Yan look like an amateur. I mean, Petr Yan could barely do anything in that entire fight. It looked like he was there with his guard up because he didn't know how to fight. That's what Merab does to people. Even Sean O'Malley, who... Merab struggles against taller people, obviously, because he's 5'5" or so. Yeah, he's 5'5". Umar's 5'7". Sean O'Malley is 5'10", 5'11". I think this is an easy fight for Merab. Comparatively to the Sean O'Malley fight, which he technically dominated. I mean, you can say he didn't dominate, sure. I won't argue with you, sure. It was a close fight, sure. It was the closest fight he's ever had, that's for sure. He killed Petr Yan. He killed him. He killed him. Petr Yan had no chance in that fight. No chance. Let's think. Jose Aldo, who's gone on a tear since then, and beat Kyler Phillip, who Kyler Phillips beat Ronnie Barcelos. Umar also beat Ronnie Barcelos. So if we're doing some MMA math there, dude, I'm picking Merab, bro. I'm convincing myself that this is the easiest fight for Merab. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe it's close. This whole fight week, until I sat down today, I was thinking, the press conference helped. I was thinking, Umar's gonna kill him, bro. Umar's gonna kill him. I mean, Umar's got wrestling, he's got striking, he's got, all of the above. He's got the intangibles, you'd think, right? He fought someone who's switching stances at range for 5 rounds. How many takedowns did he get? Let's see. He got 5 takedowns out of 13. He got 5 takedowns. He landed 123 strikes, pretty good. He landed 98 significant strikes. So this was a striking match. Okay? He couldn't really take Corey down that much. When he did keep him down for most of the fight, if I'm not mistaken. But, dude, I don't think it's really that close, to be honest. I think Merab's leagues ahead. I think Merab's leagues ahead of the entire UFC because he's on something that's no one has ever attained. Because no EPOs don't make people look like this. You ain't seen TJ Dillashaw looking like prime Merab Dvalishvili. We ain't seen no one look like this, okay? How old's Merab? Okay, he's 34, so this is his last fight to win. This is Merab's last fight to win. He's going to kill him. He's going to kill him, bro. All right. Dude, I'm so confident in Merab now. I'm about to put my house on Merab, bro. Merab is going to pressure Umar. And maybe Umar's clinch work is just way too good. I'm trying to think who we could compare Umar to that Merab's fought. I mean, Petr Yan is good, though. Petr Yan is really good. Henry Cejudo is pretty good. Sean O'Malley is a terrible matchup for Merab. Terrible. I was thinking, I don't even think there's a chance Merab can win this. Honestly, in the build-up to the Sean O'Malley fight. Now, I'm pretty sure I picked Sean O'Malley. You could correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is an easy fight for Merab. Umar's difficult to figure out. First 2 rounds, it'll be hard for Merab to really figure him out. But by the 3rd and 4th, I think Umar's just going to have him beat. Or Merab's going to have him beat everywhere. Everywhere. He's going to have him beat. Because he's going to be first round Merab, and Umar's going to be 5th round Umar. You know? So I'm going to pick Umar. Fuck. I'm going to pick Merab. I was going to pick Umar, but now I'm picking Merab. I'm picking Merab by 4th round TKO. I think he's going to gas out Umar throughout the duration of this fight. And 4th round Merab is not the same as 4th round Umar. It's just not the same. He's a different human being. No one on earth has existed like this. He's going to be top 5 in the GOAT conversation. I'm not even joking. When he beats Umar, he's going to be top 5 GOAT conversation. He's going to be the number 5th in the GOAT conversation. Even though Umar shouldn't give him that, it's going to give him that. First person to beat a Nurmagomedov, besides what was his name? Fucking Adriano or whatever. Let's see, where is it? Adriano Martins. But that wasn't a Nurmagomedov. That was a Makhachev. You know? So that's a little different. Ain't no one's beaten Nurmagomedov besides, well, who was it? Gleison Tibau or the dude who went really close with Khabib? I don't know. But anyways, I think Merab's TKOing him in the fourth. Umar's gonna tap to strike, something like that. No, I'm just joking. That was all right. That was some hyperbole right there. But I'm picking Merab by fourth round TKO. Moving up, Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan. We're picking Islam Makhachev, and I don't think this is close either. I don't know what Arman could beat him in. I mean, it's feeling like a Volk. I mean, it's taken place. I think Volk Topuria took place in February, if I'm not mistaken. But it's feeling like it feels like the Leon Edwards Kamaru Usman, where Arman's gonna head kick Islam, but it just shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. Islam is way better everywhere, and you can't prove that wrong. They fought two different Charles Oliveira's. Islam's Charles was way more dangerous. He did way more damage. He finished the fight way quicker. Arman didn't have 5 rounds to do it, but Islam didn't need 5 rounds to do it, you know? So, I think it's pretty hard to not pick Islam. I mean, I don't know how you could pick Arman. I don't know what the justification besides vibes. That's the only way you could justify picking Arman. It's like, man, it just feels the same as the Leon Edwards fight, dude. It's like, yeah, but Leon Edwards is a heavily skilled kickboxer, and has some KO threat, not a lot. So I mean, I guess it's similar. I mean, I guess Arman doesn't have a lot, but he does have some. So I guess he could KO him with like a flying knee to a punch. I think I've seen Arman do that before. I don't know, dude. Like, just are you just betting on that, on like a lucky KO? Because if that's what you're betting on, then I'd like say to reconsider. 5'8" and 5'6" could not be correct. There's no way. There's no way that Sean O'Malley's 5'11" and Islam Makhachev is 5'8". There's just no way that's even slightly accurate. So we're going with Islam Makhachev by probably finish in the 3rd round. I think he could either get a submission or a TKO. I mean, it could probably go to decision, but I think Islam's just dangerous now. When they first fought, I don't think he was dangerous like this. I think when they first fought, he was a slightly better wrestler. I think now he's a worse wrestler. And Arman is a slightly better striker, but Islam is such a better striker. And I don't think Islam's going to get taken down. I don't think anyone's taken him down. I don't think anyone's taken him down. Okay. Yeah, no. Nope. I don't think anyone's taken Islam down. Maybe Arman did back then. Okay, Thiago Moises took him down. All right. I'm gonna pick Islam by split decision. I'm not gonna trust him to finish. I do think he can. Okay, Arman got 1 out of 12 takedowns the first fight. I'm picking Islam by TKO. Screw this. I don't care. Islam's TKO and I'm in the 3rd. I'm gonna do 4th round now, because I do think Arman could get another takedown, but I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think he can win. But yeah, that's my picks for the fight. So let's go over the main card one last time. If my phone wants to work, I don't think it does. All right, so starting off the main card, we're going Kevin Holland for a second. We're going to do second round KO over Raynard. No, we're going to do first. Screw it. Because if Kevin Holland doesn't KO him in the first, he's going to get annihilated. He's going to get killed. So Kevin Holland by first round KO. Beneil Dariush is going to get TKO'd in the second round. Yuri Prohaska is going to get a KO over Jamal Hill in the first. No, in the second. Merab Dvalishvili is going to fourth round TKO Umar Nurmagomedov. That's a lock of the card. Not the fourth round, but that's a lock of the card right there. And then Islam is going to TKO Arman in the fourth as well. That's a lock of the card. That's a lock of the card right there. So let's go over the whole card one more time. Tagir, decision. Bernardo, decision. Rinya, decision. Aylin Perez, plot armor, decision. Zachary Reese, KO or decision. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I'm gonna go first round KO. Fuck it. Zachary Reese is getting a second round KO. Fuck it. Adam Fuckett. You know what I'm talking about? You know who Adam Fuckett is? What you know about Adam Fuckett? Alright. Sorry, my computer's broken, so I'm using my phone. Grant Dawson is gonna get second round KO by Diego Ferreira. Bogdan Guskov, first round KO. Jailton Almeida, second round submission. Peyton Talbot, first round KO. I'm going to go Kevin Holland, first round KO. Renato Moicano, second round TKO. Yuri Prohaska, second round TKO. Merab Dvalishvili, fourth round TKO. And Islam Makhachev, fourth round KO. All right. Peace out, y'all. Enjoy 311.